Hi, Dan Ulin here from Los Angeles, California. Welcome to Rehan School. We're going to take a tour today of this incredible place. Come on, join me. Here we go. Well, this is me, Dan Ulin. I am the founder and CEO of Elite Student Coach. It's an exclusive one-to-one mentorship program for elite college-bound kids in the United States, Japan, a couple other countries, India, the Emirates. And I take kids from exceptional to unstoppable and help them really crush it in school, work, and life. It's my life's work. I love what I do. But I also work with kids who don't go to college. Case in point, here at the Rehan School. So let's continue our tour. Here we go. Oh, wow. Well, here we are in the principal's office. And as you can see, it's an incredible space. There are astronauts. There are views of the Earth and different places in space. Even up here, you got planets. It's like other spaces here in Rehan School. Every space is different. And it's almost as though, and there's Rehan. Hi, Rehan. Every space here is very unique. And here behind us, we've got like a control panel. So this is just such a unique school. And one of the great pleasures of being here, not only as an American, but just a guest, is that Rehan's breaking the mold on education. And every space, every time I enter a different room here, even though I've been in this room before, I just get such a, what's the right word? It's just an electrical charge in being here. So this is this room. I hope you'll have the pleasure of entering it. I know I like coming in every time, and every time I come in, it's like a fresh experience for me. So we're gonna go on to our next room. Here we go. Welcome to the conference hall. Another amazing room here at Rehan School. To my right are the basic steps that all students have to follow. This is step one and beyond. Quite awesome. And here to my right are the screens on which students watch meet and greets, TED Talks, and so forth. There's a meeting going on, as you can see. Quite fascinating. I was in here earlier running a workshop. So there's a lot of activity going on here. This place is always abuzz with activity, and this place is just quite something. So we're gonna go to our next one. Follow me, won't you? Here we go. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I'm taking selfies of these selfie pillars. This one behind me is from Cherie Messing, one of the visitors to this school. There are selfie pillars all around. There's another one here, there's another one over there. And these are visitors who've come to this school and spoken to the kids. And this is another one of the unique features of Rehan School. People come here, they serve as examples and mentors to the school and the kids here. And this is another just incredibly unique feature of the school, because they're inspirations to these kids. Again, Rehan is breaking the mold when it comes to the way that education is done in this country. And so when people come from foreign countries and they speak to these kids, they serve as inspiration and they model behavior for these kids in a way that is quite unique. I'm fortunate to be one of them. I feel very privileged. So we're gonna move on to our next room. Here we go. So this is the interview box. There's somebody in there right now, but this is a place to come and in silence, record interviews, do podcasts. Another incredibly unique feature of this wonderful, wonderful school. So I would go in there and show it to you, but there's somebody in there conducting an interview. This place is booked all the time, which is great because, again, it shows how busy this place is all the time. So maybe we'll come back, maybe we won't, but she's conducting an awesome interview with somebody in another part of the world. There you go. Incredible. So we're going to move on to our next room. Come with me, won't you? So here we are in front of the which goals would you like to solve wall. It's another source of inspiration here at Rehan School. And as you can see, it's all about SDG goals. I won't read what they all are, but there's clean water and sanitation, industry innovation and infrastructure, sustainable cities and communities, life on land, and so forth. And again, this school is just a festival of inspiration for kids. It's a constant source of things that they can do and prompts for them to take things forward in their life. And you know, it's so exciting to be here as an educator. I mean, this is my life's work, is helping educate kids. And every time, and I pass this wall 20, 30, 40 times, and every time I pass it, I find something new here. And if I'm finding something new here, imagine what the kids are finding here. So again, it's exciting. So we're going to go upstairs. I know I've done this motion before, but here we go. So here we are in one of the classrooms. This is one of the classrooms for the younger kids, as you can see by the side of the desks. And even though we have a blackboard here, the kids don't work from the blackboard. They work from their phones. So you have a classroom that looks traditional, but it's very untraditional in the way that they work. And this is representative of Rehan School. You know, you have kind of a traditional looking building, but a very untraditional way of learning and teaching. And so, you know, again, what a thrill to be here. You know, a mix of old school and new school. It's awesome. So we're going to go to our next room. Oh, hi. Welcome to the Maker and Breaker space. This is incredible space. Kids come in here, they make things, they break things. There's all kinds of stuff here. There's wire, there's buckets, I don't even know what this thing is. It's a street light, 100 watt HES, 1 year warranty. I don't even know what it is, but it's super cool. There's this thing. I think it's from a UFO, but whatever it is, somebody's going to do something cool with it. Really cool. Look at these wires. Take me to your leader. You know, it's got old school windows all over the walls. You can't see it, but there's Allen key, tape measure. There's icons that tell kids what the tools are and what they can do with them. So it's an empowerment space. And I've never seen anything like it. I actually want to stay in this space for a long time myself and make some things. But the point is that it's another unique space in the Rehan School in which kids are going to come in here and experiment not only with things, but with their own minds and with life. So just incredible. 2 thumbs up. So this is the startup room. This is where once kids get going with their businesses, they come to figure out how to expand those businesses and really how to get their startups going. And there's step 1, step 2, step 3, all the steps they need to get their businesses off the ground. There's checklists. This is a step-by-step way to get your business off the ground. I've never seen anything like it. There's what is a business founder? What is a business? This is a foolproof, add water and bake way to get your business off the ground. It's quite extraordinary. Here it says, start your business without money. Start your business without money. Start your business without money. It's extraordinary. You know, in my many decades of entrepreneurship and being an educator, I've never seen anything quite like it. And you know, to have the opportunity to be here now and to come here again in the future, it's a real privilege to be again here at Rehan School, but to know that I'm going to come back and be working with these kids, helping them get this off the ground, and to be working with Sir Rehan. So I don't have much more to say right now, but tune in again. I'll be back. So, as you can see, it's room 13. In some cultures, 13 is an unlucky number, but this is anything but unlucky. Here we go. Wow! Wow, 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 wow. We're in the United Nations. Or are we? Riddle me this. You know, this room looks exactly like the United Nations. We've got people here applauding. We've got people here applauding. We've got the United Nations flags. I mean, millions of them, or close to millions of them. Here we have the UN thing. I'm going to pose here. Hi, catch you later. But it's an extraordinary room. And again, this room is a testament and a model to the international nature of Rehan School. You know, the kids here come from Pakistan, but they're bringing in people from all over the world. I'm American. They've got people from Sweden, lots and lots of different countries. So again, just an extraordinary space. And kids can come here to practice their English, practice other languages, practice, you know, what it's like to be a citizen of the world. And wow, what an experience being here. It's just really something. So we're gonna go to our next room. Come with me, come on. So we're in the Future Navigators room. So awesome. This is where kids learn about AI, ChatGPT, everything else that they're going to need to just propel themselves into the future. You know, there's something that looks like Stargate over here. There's a city of the future over here. There's another city of the future over here. There's somebody doing VR over here with an incredible train. There's just nothing is not the future over here. You know, we're 2,000-3,000 years in the future over here. So kids' imaginations are just absolutely unleashed. And it's super inspiring. It's super inspiring to somebody who grew up reading science fiction and inspired by the future. But to kids today, this just must be like a trip to the mind expansion store. So, you know, I can only imagine what it must be like to be a kid of 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 coming in here and imagine what the possibilities are for the future. How incredibly inspiring for them and for me. Let's go on to our next room. Here we go. So this is the studio floor. This is the floor, and there are actually several rooms in which the kids do podcasts, a bunch of different things. So we're going to explore the different rooms. Let's check it out. Hi. So this is one of the studio spaces, and as you can see, it's just stunning. There's a red wall over here. There's a gamer wall over there. There are these beautiful feathery backgrounds over here. These super comfortable blue chairs for, you know, interviews and so forth. So, you know, again, just a super comfortable space in which to operate, conduct interviews, things like that. And, you know, if you haven't been here to Rehan School before, you got to come because every room is so unique. This is another great example of one of those unique rooms. And if you are being interviewed or you're interviewing somebody else, it's so comfortable. You know, one of the things about conducting interviews or being interviewed is you want to just be put at ease. And I got to say, having interviewed hundreds of people and been interviewed hundreds of times, this is just one of those spaces that puts you at ease so you can focus on listening to somebody else and being listened to and just relaxing into the experience of it. So we're going to move on to our next room, but what a great pleasure being here. We'll go on to our next space. So here we are in Studio Diamond, another one of the extraordinary studios on this floor. And we've got the inspirational wall with all kinds of just wonderful inspirational sayings. We've got the outdoor background with you know, grass on it. There's a forest wall over here, a brick wall. Just all kinds of different spaces in here to just, you know, make the podcaster feel comfortable. And boy, do I feel comfortable. These chairs are incredibly comfortable. And again, it's just a different environment. every room you come to here at Rehan School is a different environment. And it's part of the experience of being here. You just walk a couple of feet, you're in a completely different space. So I don't know what else to say about it, but you just walk a few feet and there you are in a different world. And it's like nothing I've ever seen before. So we're going to go on to our next room, and there you go. So here we are in Studio Gold. This is the last studio on the floor, and it's a work in process. So this room is still in process, and as you can see, it's got this beautiful tapestry on the wall. It's got another video panel on the wall, and as you can see, the students at Rehan School are hard at work. Oh, hi. Welcome to the auditorium. This is an absolutely enormous space. Come on in, won't you? As you can see, this is just an enormous, enormous space. And only a few short days ago, the Rehan School was hosting an event here in which there were parents, there were students, there were awards given up on the stage. I was fortunate enough to be one of the people up on stage talking about all the achievements that the students have been doing over the last, I don't know, year or so. It's an extraordinary space, and I know this event will be taking place every year, but there are other things that will be going on over here. And as you can see, just there's this beautiful stage, there's a sound system, so much going on. You can't see on the wall over here, but there are pictures of people who have contributed to the school. Dennis Yu, my dear friend and mentor, Etta Bowman, Neville Gaunt, all kinds of luminaries. So this is the top floor of the Rehan School, and boy, I just can't say enough great things again about the school. I know I'm bragging on the school, but I got to tell you, it's worth bragging on. So I hope you'll come. I hope you'll drink in everything that is so absolutely wonderful about this school. And I hope one day maybe even you will be up there on stage partaking of all the thing that happen in this school. So again, this is Dan Ulin. I can't wait to see you, I hope, and meet you in person one day at Rehan School. And what a great privilege being here. And that's it for now. I'll see you soon.